Hello everybody! A long time ago, actually very long time ago when I started the channel, I did a video about slow motion, how to do it correctly. But still until now, a lot of people are asking me, Mario, how to do the slow motion? Why when I do my slow motion it's never sharp? So I decided to make a second video about this. And I hope now we're gonna understand each other better. By the way, this video is sponsored by Audio. That is the platform that I use for all my music. All the music of this video, and actually the music of most of my videos are coming from Audio. It's an amazing platform, but I'm gonna talk to you about it later. Now we're gonna start talking about slow motion. And look at this, in this beautiful city of Koper in Slovenia.
There was nothing left to say. How to get up, walk away, knowing to hold on.
For you to understand how slow motion works, basically what you're doing is stretching your video, so you have to be very careful with it. For example, if you're filming your videos at 24 FPS, you have to choose the proper videos for slow motion and film them with more FPS. If you want to know more about FPS, I will leave you a link here of a tutorial that I did long time ago. Also, I'm going to leave it in the description below. So now it's time to go to the studio so I can show you better how to do the slow motion using the Optical Flow. Okay, Optical Flow. Optical Flow is a tool that Premiere Pro has that is going to help you to stretch your video properly if you forgot to film it in the proper frame rate. For example, you have a video of 30 frames per second and you want to make a slow motion. So then you put it in Premiere Pro, you will use the Optical Flow, and Premiere Pro is going to stretch your video, and whatever is needed is going to add frames, is duplicating, is adding frames that are not there. So it means it's not necessarily going to be good. But I will show you how to do it. We have this video here that is 29.97 frames per second. Okay, we're gonna pull it here. What we want to do is to stretch the video to make it like 50%. What we can do is to press R. You can see these arrows change. And then we're gonna pull the video, and we can see here that it's 51.4% that we stretch it out. Now we click V, so we come back to the arrow, and then we can see that it's stretched and it's slow motion. But as you can see in the video, it's not clear. It's jumping. It's like it's missing frames, and that is not what we want. Another way to do it, which is going to be maybe better than the one before, is just to right click here. Let's go to speed and duration, and here you see 100%, we're gonna put 50%, and then here where you can see time interpolation, frame sampling, we're gonna go to Optical Flow. That is telling Premiere to take care of the video. We wanted 50%, so whatever is needed, please duplicate the frames, okay? So now we're gonna click OK, and basically it did what we did before, but it's a little bit better than before. You can see now it's red here. It means that it did something that makes the video heavy, you know? So we can see now, and I can see that it's maybe a little bit better, but it's not a big difference. It's still not good because we have a video that we are basically duplicating the size of the video. It's too much for Premiere Pro to handle it. If there will be not much movement, maybe Premiere Pro is gonna do a better job, but it's too much for Premiere Pro, so I will not suggest you to do this way. Maybe you can do a slow motion of like, I don't know, instead of 50%, just stretch it a little bit, not that much. Now, we're gonna do it properly, how it's supposed to be. We have a video of 60 frames per second, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. But first, we're gonna talk about Audio. Audio is a sponsor in this video, is a platform with music that I use a lot. All my videos are having audio. You already heard some of the songs at the beginning of this tutorial. They create even playlists for you to look for your music easier. They have these audio originals that is something kind of new, where they have songs that are just in audio. You're not gonna find them anywhere else, and the quality of the music, it is amazing. They do everything that they can to make your life easier and find your music easier. They have more than 6,000 songs, and they're adding music every week, from 50 to 100 new songs, which is very, very good. When you go to browse, the way they organize the songs and the way they organize these icons here for you to find the music is very user friendly. You can look for music by mood, by genre, instruments, even the BPM that I use a lot. And the main thing that convinced me to switch to audio was that with one subscription, they allow you to use their music everywhere. Short films, videos, podcasts, video gaming, and more. And it says here YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And the YouTube thing convinced me because I have 4 YouTube channels. Most of the platforms out there are gonna allow you to use it just in one YouTube channel. With audio, you can use in all your YouTube channels with one subscription. They have more than 30,000 sound effects. As you can see, the organization of the sound effects also, it is very, very, very good. And let's talk about pricing. You have 2 subscriptions. You have the lifetime music subscription, that is basically the one I have, is the subscription for live. So you pay once and you have music for the rest of your life. You have also the audio pro version that is for 1 year if you want to try it. And it's going to be just $59. Why? Because I'm going to give you a coupon. Go in the description. I'm going to leave you the link there with the coupon so you can get 70% off. Just $59 for 1 year. This is less than $5 per month. I think there's no platform out there that can give you that deal. So go for it. Check the link in the description. I extremely recommend it. Okay, now we're going to do the slow motion. We're going to erase this video. We don't need it anymore. And as you can see, we have this video exercise and it's 60 frames per second. Normally, if you didn't watch my tutorial of slow motion before, the one that I did like 2 years ago, maybe you will do this. You will pull the video here to the timeline and then you will put again, like I did before, speed duration, and you will put maybe 50% and that's it. Of course, because the video was 360 frames per second, it's going to be better than what we did before with the guy running. As you can see, it looks smooth. It doesn't look bad, but still is not perfect. So we're going to erase this. Before we put the video in the timeline, we're gonna come here, we're gonna right click in the video, we're going to go to modify, interpret footage. You're gonna come here where it says assume this frame rate as. What do I want to assume as the frame rate of my sequence, which is 29.976, and then we click OK. And now we're going to pull the video here, and as you can see, it's much better. It goes like butter. We filmed the video in 60 frames per second, and now in a 30 frames per second sequence, we're just stretching it double. It's done properly. This is exactly what we wanted, and that's why you have to film your frame rates properly. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check Audio Up. It's an amazing platform. I use it for everything, so you have to check it out. So with my hand in my heart, I recommend it. Until next week.